how does school actually work in England?
What is school? No, yeah. How does school work in England? I think, yeah, it's a bit different. Most people know the American system, but obviously for us, it's quite different. Like there's no kindergarten, and we don't
play that.
Junior high or high school. Although middle schools are becoming more popular now, it seems. It tends to be you'll go to nursery before the age of 4 if you do go anywhere. And then at the age of 4, we start infant school, which is a part of primary school. There's 2 sections between the age of 4 and 11.
It's complex.
It's quite complex. I don't know why it's got that split, but yeah, you have infant school and junior school. They're all part of primary school, the age from 4 to 11. Do you remember much from that period of time?
Not really. I remember I had a teacher and I remember learning colours, but that's basically all I've got from that period of my life. But I'm talking infant school between... It does run deep. I'm mad for colours. I'm so happy I learned them when I was a kid. But between 4 and... you do 3 years in infant school, right? And then 4 years in juniors, whatever you want to call it.
Mate, I can't remember. 4 to 11, so it's 7 years, yeah, so maybe.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we did 3 years in infant school, where you learn colours and sheeps go bar and all that stuff. And then junior school, which is usually in the same school, right?
Yeah, we had 2 separate buildings but in the school grounds, yeah.
That's right, yeah. So we had like infants building and junior building. And that's why I was so confused when I come to Japan and everyone's on about like junior high school. I'm like, what's that? But no, yeah. Juniors for us is between, I guess... 7 and 11 then, basically, isn't it?
Something along those lines. I think the first year is just like a pre-year, if you want to call it that. You test in the water. But then after that, yeah, you have a couple of years, I guess, in junior... No, infant school and then junior school after that. See, I remember very well, as you can tell.
We don't even know what it is. We're all right explaining it. We don't even know where it is. I remember, only thing I really remember about junior school is I'm from a period where... we got the school computer, one computer for all school. It was a BBC macro computer. And nobody knew what to do with it at all. Nobody had got a clue. Before internet, we got this one computer for the entire school. And I remember they were like a little robot that you could kind of program its steps.
Oh, yeah, I had one of those bad boys. Yeah, that's so old school, isn't it?
It's basically like a Roomba that don't clean your room.
Is that what they're called? Roombas?
Yeah, those little robot vacuums, innit? But yeah, like I remember that thing, and I remember one of the kids from older class programmed it to go downstairs. He just destroyed it. That's one of the only memories I've got at my junior school, is somebody programmed that to go downstairs.
That teacher was in trouble, I guess, yeah?
Oh, mate, it was a disaster. Like, letters went home to parents and lot. Oof, they were trouble. So I remember that. What about your junior and infant school days?
I mostly remember things like... I remember pretty well the people, the teachers. But I mostly remember sports, doing sports a lot. I used to do a lot of sports.
Like at break time and that?
Not just a break time. I was in teams, so... and then it was the kind of age where you get called up a year if your level is... So I had that experience.
Ah, yeah. Like if you're good at footy, you could play with older kids.
Yeah, so I had that experience a few times. But other than that, just the school plays is the only other thing I remember. So
I remember being a Ghostbuster in what was basically a nativity play. But for some reason I was a Ghostbuster. I remember that as a kid.
That's what the baby Jesus needed, And
there were only 3 of us. It didn't make sense.
A Marshmallow Man attacking Jerusalem that day.
Marshmallow Man of Nazareth.
At the 3 Wise Ghostbusters.
I just remember that. That was wild. So anyway, after junior and infant school and you've been a Ghostbuster for Jesus, then it's time to go up to big school.
Because you made it at that point.
Yeah, that's it. Living dreams. Moving up to big school. And comprehensive, we called it.
Senior school, we called it.
Senior school. Or high school, I guess some people call it.
Or secondary school. Secondary school. Tell a lie. Primary, secondary, not senior. Secondary.
Then you do 5 years, isn't it? Like years 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11.
That's right, yeah.
But first 3 years, they like tell you what to study, and then last 2 years you can do your GCSEs. That's how old I am.
Why do you say that's how old I am?
Apparently, like, it don't work this way anymore. Like, GCSEs are like a number score now instead of A, B, C, D, E, like when our youth.
But it's still GCSE, still cool. It's not like when they changed from A level to O level to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know what it is anymore, but probably some kind of, exam that you have to do or whatever. So then we had sixth form.
I went to sixth form as well, but there was a college close to where I lived. So I don't know, what do you call that when your choices or something, when you do that? Like you pick the subjects you want?
Yeah, you have to choose your topic, like what subjects do you want to study. Yeah.
So that kind of leads you towards what kind of degree you'll do. It's actually super early and not enough communication is told about that fact, I think.
No, I just got a piece of paper, like, what subjects do you want to do? Or like, I'll do that one then, I guess. No idea what I wanted to do. Yeah. And then sixth form is 2 years, isn't it? You do A-levels or whatever it is.
2 or 3 years, yeah.
And then after that, you go to uni.
Yes.
And that's usually 3 year. And that's basically like the education system in England for... As detailed as it were, I don't remember a lot of it. It was a long time ago. But that's basically how it works, which is well different to, like, Japan, And America, everybody knows, like, the American system. But UK, bit different.
A little bit different, yeah.
Cheers for watching, and if you enjoyed this clip, you're going to love the full-length podcast. You can check it out by clicking the image on the screen.